tried to learn a few songs on piano, and it's hard.
Yeah, piano's hard.
Piano's hard, but it's the one instrument that I think like it's okay. There are like 3 things on earth I would sell my soul for.
Okay.
Number 1 is piano, like great piano skills,
Okay.
right? Number 2 is like
Flight.
probably flight. Yeah, I'd say probably flight. That's a good one. And then number 3 is Bee Gees tickets.
Ah. Yeah, good luck with that concert.
I know. I'm just saying. It's why I would sell my soul for it, because it would have to be something that I'd have to be given by the devil or something like that. That's the only way it could possibly happen.
Are you implying that the Bee Gees members that are no longer around went to hell?
No, I'm just saying, like, for the only way for them to get them.
They are not staying alive. It's a tragedy.
They died from night fever. I can play this too, motherfucker.
I don't know songs.
I don't know how deep is your love, so that's for the Bee Gees. I don't know if that one worked very well.
Yeah.
I just know that you are more than a woman.
More than a woman.
All right, we're done. But
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with that.
You would sell your soul for Bee Gees tickets.
Yeah, we got that part. There's a guy, like, I read this story on the internet a while back, but there's like a guy that got struck by lightning, and then after he got struck by lightning, he could play the piano.
What the hell?
Amazingly.
What the hell?
And that's not fair.
Nah.
Because God gave him the ability to play the piano.
Well,
really
how much hurt did he get from getting struck by lightning? Like,
guess
if
that's
it
fair.
really like screwed him up, then I'd be like, and he got great piano skills out of it, I'd be like, hey, you weren't.
Good on you. You could have this
You
one.
had to get volted, man. That's you have those piano skills. Go for it.
All right, would you do that, Andy? If you had to get struck by lightning?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Just you get struck by lightning for no reason. I didn't get to the reason yet. You would just get struck by lightning.
Yeah, if I lived, that'd be sweet. Then I could be one of those people.
Okay.
Then I have to get struck a second time to get the skills.
The skills? Really? You would get struck by lightning twice to play the piano.
Yeah, well, I couldn't stay on the same spot. I'd have to move.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it.
Because
Exactly,
lightning
that's how it
doesn't
goes.
strike in the same place.
Exactly. All right. What else would you? I'm trying to. What else would you get struck by lightning for? Would you get struck by lightning
for nothing?
Yeah, exactly.
So there's not much else you can
Oh
do.
man, I really wish my pencil wouldn't keep breaking. Oh good, my Ticonderogas all work now. What's wrong with you?
Oh, no eraser.
Oh no.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh man, I wish my wife would stop talking for 5 minutes. Oh God!
Who's the one who gets zapped in that situation?
Both of you, but she just dies.
Just for 5 minutes, then she gets zapped again. Her heart starts. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm very proud of you for saving your rhetorical wife. I was just gonna
I don't want something bad to happen to her. She might come back with crazy piano skills.
I was just gonna keep.
Of course, then I'll be jelly. Then she'll get struck a third time.
And I'll just take away her piano skills. So now she's back at square one, and she's been hit with lightning 3 times.
But she'll be one of those people.
No, she'll be
What's the record for getting struck by lightning?
Not 3. Guarantee you that. She won't be one of those people. She'll be that person. She'll be the one that's been struck by lightning 3 times.
Yeah, she'll have a legacy.
A legacy?
She was nobody, and then she became a concert pianist, and now she's a.
And now she's back to being a nobody. But now she has like 3 less years on her life.
Yes.
Because I've seen like videos of lightning that strike trees. The trees explode. Mostly because they don't like.
See that video? That's cool.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, trees aren't like conductive, so that's what they have. They just explode. But I
Yeah.
mean, human bodies are, so that's like I think it's why it passes through us. But
Yeah, we got water.
yeah,
I don't know if that's the reason.
I mean, actually, surprisingly, water is actually like purified water is actually not the best conductor. It needs a
Get out of here.
yeah, it needs an electrolyte in it, like salt. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, so like purified water, like just with nothing in it, like distilled water, not a good conductor.
Interesting.
Water with salt in it, excellent conductor.
According to Death Clock, blood's a good conductor.
I'm sure it is.
You could get bloodjucuted.
I can't even begin to fathom what that means. Bloodricuted?
Yeah, you get cut and you're bleeding, and then it gets electrocuted, so you get bloodricuted.
Uh-huh. That is a very metal way to phrase that. There was one time in elementary school.
Death clock.
Whoa, not elementary school. Sorry, I'm old. This was like freshman year of high school.
This is like yesterday.
This was significantly different. Because getting shocked is one of those things where it's like I can't stand it. Like it sends. Sends shivers up my whole body. Not because I'm getting shocked. It's just one of those things. Like if someone hears like if you take two like styrofoam cups and rub them together, that squeaky sound.
Yeah.
How some people like cringe at that. I cringe at getting shocked.
Yeah,
like, it's
I
the worst.
remember having that. I took the shocky thing out of a lighter.
Oh yeah,
and then I came over and just kept, and then you took it and chucked it
Yeah.
over the fence.
Yeah, because I hate it. So much do I hate it.
Yeah.
And like
He really does not like it.
it's the worst. And in
That's funny.
yeah. Okay. You channeled the spirit of Beavis right there. Yeah, it's funny.
You threw my thing.
But so in freshman year of high school, we were playing with a Leyden jar, and what a Leyden jar is, it's a big sphere you touch and it makes your hair stand up, right?
Okay.
And like, so how it works, and you probably don't care, but it's a quick science thing. It's like this little thing, and there's like bristles in it, and these bristles like spin, and they're like I forget what metal they are. I'm assuming copper or something like that. But they brush up against like something in there that just creates static electricity.
Yeah.
And then like it gets stored in the metal dome, right? And so if you touch it after it's been charged, you get shocked, basically, right?
Right.
And so like my friend like touched it and he got shocked, obviously. But then he started with his hand on it, right? And then as it was charging, my teacher was like, "Okay, everybody, like in class, like link arms," right? And I'm like, "No, please, dear God, no." And so my ignorant thinking at the time was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to be the very last person. That way, like, the shock gets, like, it'll be lessened by the time it gets to me. Spoilers, that's not how electricity works. So I'm like at the end, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be fine. I'm just going to get like a little nip. It'll be okay. And then after like 5 minutes of this thing charging, which is a lot, by the way. He was a student teacher. I hope he's fired by now.
You remember his name?
Mr. He looked like Fat Jared. It's hard to explain. He looked like a Mexican Fat Jared.
That wasn't the student teacher I had. He was cool.
Oh yeah, cause he's cool because he didn't shock you to death.
Yeah, he was cool.
And so he gets
He's
his
all
big
right in my book.
A-okay. Gets the Andy seal of approval. He takes a big like metal mixing bowl and touches the Leyden jar, and I can see the arc from where I am in the back of the classroom, and everyone just like your hand, tenses up real bad because it's getting that shock through it. It went through my wrist up into my shoulder. That's how bad it was. All muscle went and it just wrenched, and it was like probably to this day like one of the worst experiences of my life. Like seriously, it goes like job rejection, crushed dreams, getting shocked with the Leyden jar. Like thinking about it right now, I can still sort of feel it. Like I remember what it felt like in my arm, and I was like, that wasn't lessened at all.
Yeah.
Well, and everyone's like, oh, that was so much fun. Let's do it again. I'm like, fuck you. You're the worst.
That's good. It was good stuff.
It was not fun.
Yeah, I've never had any experience with one of those.
The Leyden jar? I mean, they're interesting if you like science. They're fun.
The closest I've come to is like those like globes that have all the lightning like
things. And
you just kind of like touch it and it goes.
Yeah, those are awesome.
That's the closest thing I've gotten to.
I don't know what those are called.
I don't know.
I've also like seen like 2 Tesla coils play like the Super Mario Bros. Theme.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I think I forget who did this, but like somebody like got inside one of them and like they were wearing like metal on the outside, but I think a rubber suit on the inside or something like that, so they could be like like they were just arcing from everywhere, like from the next angle.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was really metal.
That sounds metal.
It was really cool looking, but yeah. No, how long have we been going for?
I don't know.
Oh, 58 minutes.
No, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh, so I want to touch up on the art thing
All right,
last time.
we can cap it off.
So I'm going to change what I said earlier
I love modern art. It's the greatest.
I think I got struck by lightning since we talked about it. I have a newfound appreciation. Okay, so earlier I was saying, art used to be like something that was like an old painting or an old sculpture or something like that. I'm wrong about that.
Really?
It
used to be bloody handprints on walls.
Cavemen who
Boonga.
chew crayons and go cave paintings. Okay, this last semester
They had crayons with cavemen.
Yeah, Crayola.
Like Crayola's been around for a while.
Yeah, they're a marker in society. This last semester we had a class and we read this article that someone made, and it just had the first like 10 pages of it were just pictures of pieces of work, and it would show something like it would show like the Sistine Chapel, and it's like
pretty.
This is not art. It'd show the Mona Lisa. This is not art. And then it'd show the urinal. This is art. And then it would like show,
and then it would show the picture of a pipe and it'd be like, this is not a pipe.
Actually, there is a painting of a pipe that's worth a lot. It's just a pipe. And then I think it was actually part of the Dada movement.
Dada, you get me every time.
But yeah, so it kept doing that, and then it was like shows like an old Greek painting of like this, like probably like the statue of David, just doing his thing.
Doing his David.
This
thing.
is not art. And then to show another one that was like
an old man sitting in a rocking chair, like this is art.
Like, hello. I think it was something like a bottle rack, like just a fancy bottle rack or something. It was like this is art. And then at the end of it, it was like all those old things. They were never considered art in their time. They were just things that were commissioned by people. Be like, hey, I need you. Someone went, the church or whoever it was, went up to Michelangelo. Was like, hey, I need a picture of this scenery, and this is what it needs to be in it. It's like, okay, and they do it. It wasn't considered art.
Really?
It was just a job, and it was just like, yeah, hey, I need a portrait of myself. It's like the king is like, hey, I want a portrait of me. Boom, sweet. So here's the money. Go away.
So did they not have a word for art?
I don't know.
Like that confuses me.
I don't know.
Like I
don't know.
What did you call yourself if you painted?
You're a painter. You're a painter. You're a sculptor. You're I don't know what people work with like fabrics. Tailor.
Quilter.
Or yeah,
something like that.
I don't know if there was actually artist.
If there wasn't like an overarching like
I don't know if that was
genre
actually a word.
of art. Really?
Yeah. And then
that's weird.
I'm not 100% sure, but it may not have been until the urinal that. Now art. The word art had to.
Yeah,
be
the word art is
more
had to have been around like
but yeah,
at least
a
century.
But all those things that we consider art now weren't art when they were made.
That's really weird.
There you go.
There's
a little history lesson.
That I'm confused.
Yeah.
I want to go home.
Well, kind of there. Kind of.
Because if you take, I really have no words for that. I don't know.
I know.
Like I'm trying to think of something funny. That's just fascinating to me.
Yeah, there you go.
Huh.
Art is not easy. They keep the more time goes on, the more complicating it gets.
Yeah, they keep changing the rules on you.
Yeah,
it's like playing checkers with a third grader.
You can't win.
You can't win
because they can move.
They can move backwards,
and they can throw chess pieces in there.
Yeah,
they can make their thing do ziggy booies.
Yeah, those.
It's the move that instantly wins. It's like a fatality.
I feel like you could beat a third grader in checkers though, by those same rules.
Yeah,
because I don't know what ziggy boos are.
Ziggy boos.
Oh goodness, you feeling good? Feeling all right?
Feeling all right.
All right.
It's been hot.
It's been hot.
Kind of waiting for it to cool off again. I hate coming home sticky.
I mean, if it's Friday night, then that's just Angel had a decent evening. But yeah, well, I think we've bled this stone dry. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even know what topics there were.
We talked about. I think this was mostly art.
Yeah,
I'd say so. A little bit of.
Oh, we talked about birds.
Talked about birds and art.
Birds and
natural progression.
Yeah.
Well, once again, technically, we could still use this because the last one you and I recorded together was only like basically 2 topics. We talked about the movie. We talked about me breaking up relationships. So we can use this for the other like 4 days that are in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Bam.
This has been tentative episode 15, but we're probably going to end up using it as another part of episode 14. So ignore my intro and just have fun with this outro. Once again, I have been Matt Sagisi. That has been Andy Cheadle. And then the man that'll hopefully be back with us soon once we get the band back together is Brayden Curtis. Thank you very much for listening, for those of you who are still around. And have a wonderful evening. And just be good to each other.
Yeah.
And go make some art.
Yeah.
Because you can do it.
Anybody can.
Anybody can do it. Take a...
Damn it.
Take your dog and have him sit and then put him in a museum.
Trademark
it. Good night.
Save the best for last.